Hello all, it's Mark from mcshaving, back for a non-shaving shaving video. I've never said those words, and homage to Flash, but believe it or not, that's the first time I've ever said that. Anyway, I'm here because of a tag video from the DC Shaves talking about my worst cuts. So I've been shaving for a little over a year, and I don't have very bad, tremendous cuts, but I do have a couple that stand out in mind that I'll share with all of you. There was a couple pretty good nicks, I'll say, in one of my first shaving videos. Now that video is not on this channel, it's actually on Magboy Creations. So if you want to go to the description in this video, you can click the link, go over to the other channel. I have a playlist that is saved with all of my shave videos. You can go look at some of my early ones, and it was actually called the Ostrich Chop, and it was with the Vanderhagen blade, and I used an Ostrich green, and I titled it the Ostrich Chop because I had a pretty good cut. And I was experimenting with some different cameras at that point, so it may be a small screen, maybe a little out of focus, not high def, but in the early stages of my filming, I didn't know angles or where the camera was going to be, so don't worry about all that stuff. It's all in good fun, though. It's a really good shave. And I was building my skill, and I really didn't understand aggressiveness because I haven't done it before. I only had the micro touch, which was mild, and this is far more aggressive than the micro touch. And I was building my skill, didn't know what to do, so you kind of go a little bit fast, or sometimes there's an angle. It got me, it bit me. So there's the Ostrich Chop, and then the other one that I had was with the Naked Armor razor. When Naked Armor sent me the kit, I used their head, and this is a very aggressive head. It's even more aggressive than the Vanderhagen, and I didn't expect it to be because it looks like a standard head, and the blade gap when you put a blade in here wasn't that bad. So when I went to use it, I shaved off my goatee. I did a special shave, and I actually shaved my goatee with it, and it really got me. So I've shaved with this on camera since then, and I've shaved off camera with it, so I'm getting used to it. I understand what I'm looking what I'm going to expect in a shave now. So I'm prepared, and certainly you don't want to apply any pressure, and you want to make sure that you get the right angle when you shave. You don't want to come into the skin, that way, because you'll definitely slice. One of the interesting things I want to try is a slant head razor, and that seems to me like you're slicing because the blade is at an angle when you're dragging down, so it seems like you would get cut maybe easier with a slant blade, but it's something that I'm willing to try, and eventually I'll get a head that will allow me to do that. But those are pretty much my two cuts that come to mind, or my worst, I'd say, cuts in shaving. Everything else has been pretty tame. I will give everybody a pointer that is new to wet shaving, maybe seeing this video, that your face has imperfections, whether you know it or not. You can map your hair growth by using a cotton swab, and you'll be able to see which way your hair grows, or you can look really close in a mirror and see the direction your hair grows. But there are imperfections, and if you have any hair and you haven't shaved in a while, like I shave my goatee off and I cut myself, or if you have really long hair and you haven't shaved in a while and you want to switch from a cartridge razor, DE, certainly pressure, but it's a whole different game when you do DE shaving. And go slow, take your time, and understand how your face works, because you'll have underneath the skin little bumps and stuff like that you may not recognize previous to DE wet shaving, and you'll get it. So just take your time and be careful. But that's my two cuts that I can recollect. And if you find more in my videos, hey, shoot me back an email, let me know, hey, you really cut yourself here. I'll be like, yeah, probably. So for my tag, I'm going to do a couple video channels that I watch. And I don't think that they get enough recognition. So I'm going to throw this out there. Hopefully they'll catch it and they'll do a video on it. So I'm going to tag Johnny, and if he's watching from Sweden, hope that everything is going well for you, my friend, and you could talk about your worst cuts. And I'm also going to tag Mr. G Shaves. So Garrett, you're on the list, buddy. I want to know about your worst cuts. In fact, you can probably talk about the one you just had when you did the shavette. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I hope everybody's doing well, and appreciate the DC Shaves for tagging me. It's a lot of fun, and look forward to watching all of your videos. And thanks to all the new subscribers. We're almost there at 100. We're going to be doing the giveaway real soon. So as soon as we hit that, I'll let you know the details. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.